Ubisoft is once again courting controversy, this time with a new game that prominently features NFTs and cryptocurrency, much to the displeasure of the gaming community. The latest example of Ubisoft's foray into blockchain gaming is Captain Laserhawk, the GME, which includes the iconic Rayman in a new, dystopian world. However, rather than delighting fans, the game has sparked frustration and skepticism, given its use of NFTs and blockchain technology, elements that have already been met with resistance from players. NFTs, cryptocurrency, and the Niji Warrior ID. One of the most talked about features of Captain Laserhawk, the GME, is its requirement for players to purchase a Niji Warrior ID to participate in the game. The 10,000 available IDs are touted as essential for transforming players into Nijis, warrior characters who can supposedly shape the game world and earn exclusive rewards. These NFTs are sold through Magic Den, with prices ranging from $1.40 to an eye-watering $171,280.73, depending on the value of Ethereum at the time of purchase. This microtransaction-driven model has left many gamers questioning why such steep prices are necessary just to play a game. Adapted from a Netflix show. The game is based on Captain Laserhawk, the GME, a show created by Ubisoft for Netflix. Set in a dystopian future, players inhabit the city of Eden, a distorted version of the US. The central narrative involves citizens raising their citizen scores to gain the ability to influence the country's narrative. Rayman, traditionally a family-friendly character from Ubisoft's classic series, appears in the game as a talk show host. He's described as a former resident of the Dimension X universe who now feels at home in the chaos of Eden, reflecting Ubisoft's decision to place Rayman in a much darker, grittier role than fans are used to seeing him in. A controversial move for Ubisoft. Ubisoft's experiment with blockchain games is nothing new. In 2021, the company introduced the Quartz platform, designed to integrate NFTs into its popular games like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. However, the backlash was swift and overwhelming. Only a handful of NFTs sold, with most of them given away for free during the platform's launch. Ubisoft's first NFT platform failed to gain traction, and the company sold a meager $20,000 worth of digital items. Despite the failed experiment with Quartz, Ubisoft seems determined to push ahead with its blockchain initiatives. Earlier this year, the company released its first full blockchain game, Champions Tactics: Grimoria Chronicles, which also featured NFT figurines that players could buy using cryptocurrency. However, Champions Tactics quickly floundered, with players feeling blindsided by the unexpected inclusion of NFTs and overwhelmed by the high cost of entry. To make matters worse, the game was soon plagued by a major exploit that allowed one user to win every battle before the match even started, effectively breaking the game and leaving it unplayable for many. The fallout from blockchain gaming. Ubisoft's recent push for blockchain gaming has not been well received, especially after their controversial moves in the gaming industry over the past few years. The release of Star Wars Outlaws in August 2024, for example, saw the game receive heavy criticism for being exclusive to the Epic Games Store and Ubisoft Connect, while also introducing microtransactions and a $40 season pass. These moves seem to prioritize profit over players, further angering the gaming community. Now, with Captain Laserhawk, the GME, Ubisoft is continuing its blockchain experiment with a game that is being criticized for its basic gameplay and underwhelming mechanics. Fans feel that the game is nothing more than a generic top-down shooter with little depth, yet Ubisoft still expects players to spend large sums on NFTs. The backlash has been harsh, with many calling out Ubisoft's greed and lack of care for its audience. One user on Reddit expressed frustration, stating, "How obviously terrible ideas get approved. Shame on them. May they go bankrupt if they keep being dumb." A struggling publisher's desperate move? The continued focus on blockchain games, despite their waning popularity, feels like a misstep for a company already under fire for various reasons. With NFTs and cryptocurrency now under intense scrutiny from both gamers and the broader public, Ubisoft's decision to double down on these elements seems like an odd choice. The gaming world, increasingly wary of these technologies, has little interest in embracing them as part of the gaming experience. While Captain Laserhawk, the game offers an interesting premise in terms of story, the reaction from players has largely been negative, with the inclusion of NFTs and blockchain elements overshadowing any potential merit the game may have had. Ubisoft's decision to press forward with this technology, despite previous failures, continues to fuel the perception that the company is more concerned with making money than actually creating engaging, player-focused games. It remains to be seen whether Ubisoft will address the backlash or continue to push its blockchain initiatives in the face of overwhelming criticism. For now, it seems the company is standing by its decision to explore this controversial and, in many ways, unwelcome direction.